Welcome back once again. Pascal Tom bringing another show today. Today I'm going to give you an update on how I did in the month of May. Also going to add a little bit on what I'm doing for how I want to reach my goal of 15,000 in passive income. I'm going to go a little bit more detail, give you a little bit more specifics, show you what exactly I have in my portfolio so you get a better idea. So everybody wants to have a pot of money, something like this. But you can't get that because everything is very tricky, very hard, not easy to do. You've got to make the smart moves, the right moves, almost like playing a game of chess. So you've got to make the best moves you can. There's going to be mistakes along the way. You may lose a pawn or two and so on, but you've got to be careful. You got to protect your king. So go over briefly, on how I plan to reach my goal, what's my annuity, stocks I bought, dividends, how my rentals are doing, my writing, a little bit more on my writing because my actually surpassed what I was doing my writing from Quora on the Medium. All right. If you know me, I don't like keeping all my eggs in one basket. So that's why I don't have everything all in stocks, what a lot of other investors do. So I like to have my money in different pots, different eggs, different baskets. Because, just like we went through this past year, if you're getting close to retirement, if you had all your money in stocks, you would be hurting right now. You would really be hurting. So you've got to diversify. You had your money spread out. Yes, the recovery's gone on kind of a little bit better, a lot better than what more people expected. But hey, things can always change. We don't know. There could be another crash, another correction that could happen. As I mentioned, that's my goal, 15,000 a month in passive income. If you don't have a Webull account, I encourage you to get a Webull account. You can get 2 free stocks. You get one for opening up an account, a second one for making a $100 deposit into an account. The stock could be valued up to $1,200, that free stock. So it's always a good chance. You don't know. I know you may have another account already, but hey, free stocks don't hurt at all. So this is partly how I plan to reach my goal. I have a good nest egg in cryptocurrencies. I don't talk about cryptocurrencies very often. I know other cryptocurrency YouTubers, their videos get taken off by YouTube, so I don't really want to go too deeply into cryptocurrencies. But this is what I have, mostly in Bitcoin, Tron, Dent, ACAT, VET, IOST, Digibyte, X, and XLM. A couple others down below, but those are more minor and small. Not really going to really help my portfolio, not really helping my passive income goal at all. So the next one, I had money in my TSP, my thrift savings account. That's what you get when you build up in the military. I had the money sitting in my TSP for the last couple of years. Anything you want to do with your money, you got to, especially if you're married, you got to talk to your spouse, see what they want to do, because it's also their money as well. So this one she agreed to. I can move it on to an annuity. Annuities, you can have money there when you're retired. You can pull that money out, distributed for retirement. So this is part of it. Part of it's in a variable annuity. The other one's just in a regular annuity. Half of it's in a Roth, half of it's in a traditional, because that's how my mix was when I was in the military. So it took me a while to roll this over. It was very tricky, very confusing, a bunch of pain, because I sent in one form, there'd be an error that they'd say, hey, you got to redo it again. And then you got to get everything notarized, and it's such a pain. So finally got everything set up right, and then the crash happened. So because I was moving everything from, I didn't want to lose a lot of money on this, I put everything in the bonds for about a month or two, and then everything started to stabilize. I moved everything back into the more traditional annuity. I can really see more growth out of it. So this one, a whole lot of different funds in here. I'm not going to go break it down line by line, but total, this one is about 9,600. This is just the variable one. This is also the Roth, you could say. The next one is more the traditional. This one has 31,000, a little bit over 31,000 in it. So more money in the pot, more money, it's going to be there in the future, because you've got to plan for tomorrow, today. You really can't sit and wait for it to happen. I'm not sure if I want to keep showing this in the future, but we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But let me know your thoughts. And now we get into more of the passive income strategy, broken down by stocks, what I bought and sold, my rentals, and writing. Big picture, down to 28 dividend stocks. Nothing else has really changed. I haven't made any more sales for my passive for Webull. But like I said, it's always available to get your free stocks. No really changing for Amazon. So everything's still the same for the others. All right, stocks I bought. I bought a couple stocks over the past month. I added some more THW, more for the health aspect of the portfolio because it's still holding up very, very well. You know, the health stocks are still doing very well. I added NEM, the Newport Mining. I added a little more growth from a Jamia. That's like an African Amazon stock. It's relatively cheap, so I just picked up a couple of shares. I added more Sun. Sun is, my oil stock is doing very well, still holding it very well, still paying a nice dividend, so I added more than that. And you see the growth of stock is coming back now. The growth of oil has come back slowly, so oil is not going to go anywhere. A lot of people give me a lot of hate once in a while because I put money into my oil stocks, but hey, I think it's still going to do very well, and it's doing very well before, doing very well now. So you've got to look big picture. You can't really listen to what the news is saying about how oil is going to crash and everything, and how it's getting cheap. When it's cheap, that means it's a good time to buy. So you've got to change your mindset. You can't listen to what the general public's talking about. You got to think about what would you do as an investor. Look at it from an investing point of view. I did sell a couple stocks. The stocks are doing well. I was still in the positive side of it, but really they weren't doing anything for me. So I just cut them loose and free up some more cash. I got rid of KSU. Maybe I might add it back in one day in the future, but we'll see. I had Space. Space is doing very well, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. So I sold that one. Maybe I will pick that one up back again in the future, but we'll see. And dividend stocks. So total, I made $749 for the month of May. Holly Energy Core paid me $62.93. Levi Strauss paid me 40 cents. Morgan Stanley paid me $2.45. New Residential paid me $27.74. This one took a big hit. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. And they cut their dividend a lot, and so it's really hurting. But I would sell at a loss if I were to get rid of it now, so I'm just going to hold on to it. And so it's still paying me, but those 554 shares will eventually turn around one day, and they will pay a bigger portion for my passive income portfolio. Oxford Lane Capital paid me $42. Sprack Resources paid me $144. Sunoco, the one I mentioned earlier, paid me $422. And Tekla World Healthcare Fund paid me $45. Tekla World Healthcare Fund is a monthly dividend paying stock. I encourage you to check it out. It's doing very well. Pays like clockwork. Last month passive income was $11.52. And next month is supposed to be $5.66, unless they make any changes, so we'll see what happens. And now we're getting down to the rentals. The rentals did very well. It paid me $10.14. Last month, $11.65. I think there's always little things you got to get fixed, repaired, annual services required. So a little dip last month, but no, not a big deal. And now we get on to the writing. Writing paid a total of $70, which is very good. As you can see, I broke it down. Quora paid me $18.80. I stopped writing on Quora, so this is running automatically for Quora. Whatever I get paid out of it is just automatic right now. Medium, I hit my high for $59. So I've been paid for Medium for the last 3 months. The first month was 8 cents. The second month was $1.26. Not a whole lot. And so I really worked hard in this last month. That's why I really focused solely on Medium, and I got $59. So that's really good. And so I'm looking to double this again for this month. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to figure out now what people on Medium like, because it's very tricky, and you got to see what people like, don't like. It's got to change the header up top, but don't worry about that. But last month, passive income was $35.94. So I really, essentially, I doubled, writing from April to May. So, anything you're doing for passive income, you've got to work at it, keep it going. The keys opened up 3.5 keys. We'll get that fourth one knocked off completely pretty soon. And so grand total of $18.41 for the month of May. I forget changing these headers, but but you know what I mean. So May was still pretty good, still doing very well, and reaching 12% of my goal. And, you gotta stay focused, stay positive in whatever you're trying to do. It's annually it's over 20,000 in passive income from stocks, writing, all my affiliates and everything. So it's all doing very well. So if you don't have any questions, feel free to let me comment below. Give me a like. Check these videos below, which may help you put in more passive income, change your mindset, and give you some ideas on what you want to do. Take care. Have a good day. I'll see you again with another passive income video. Take care.